Well, boom. I'm cool. I'm ready.
Yiggy yo, you are now rocking with the Ain't Nothing Funny show. What you got on the side of me, co-host, my boy Ro.
We're
How
on
you
to
doing,
go.
baby?
You already know.
Ready?
Ready to start the show.
You already?
Good word.
And we got our other host that should be here like 10 o'clock. Jay in your face. But I am the host of the most, Ali Mo. How y'all doing out there?
Yes, sir. Hold on. You ain't. Come on, man. What happened to the pimp? I mean, you
Uh-huh.
ain't only just Ali Mo.
He in AKA Pimp
Where the
Slip
pimp
Pack.
at?
He'll be here. He'll be here this week, man. He'll be here on Fridays, man. We got work on him Fridays. He's out there and with them bitches out there, them hoes out there in Chicago,
Getting
man.
that money?
Yeah, man.
All right.
You know that pimp out there. What's the name? I gotta hit him up though, see how he's doing and shit.
Man, listen, man. Yo, nigga, shit. I seen a comedy a podcast, right?
Uh
Well, not
huh.
a podcast. Sorry, y'all. Mike Epps, nigga said he seen a pimp pick up a snowball and hit the bitch from the with the snowball from the other side of the street.
Yo, you know when my boy come back? You know when my boy come back? He gonna be wilding, man. He gonna have some wild stories and shit like that to tell y'all, man. Cause I was talking to him over the phone and shit like that. So he was like, "Yo, it's mad rough out there in Chicago. You know, them holders acting up, man. His money ain't right. You know what I'm saying? He got to try to get his shit right. So he out there and shit.
So,
You know
he
what I mean?
too, he watching his back too, man. You know how
Yeah,
Chicago.
he got to, man. He got to, man. Yo, he, he had told me on some wise man stuff. Yo, you got to start doing shit your own way. You know what I mean? If nobody don't believe in you, you know what I mean. That was coming from a pimp. Then you got to believe in yourself. And yo, we here, baby. We here with this podcast. Ain't nothing funny, man. You heard?
Funny, bro.
Word,
You know
man. That's
that,
a
man.
blessing. That's a
You know
blessing.
it's funny, man. But shit, how was your weekend, man? Everybody know I ain't been on the podcast, for a couple of shows. Now I
We
mean,
miss you, bro.
somebody said I owe them 10 shows. Now I mean,
That's a
I
fact.
ain't putting no names out or nothing like that. But you feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact. We miss you, man.
Yeah.
And that's what called growth. You know what I mean? Brotherhood, man. Brotherhood come in, holler at a brother. You know what I mean? We all need hollering, bro.
That's
We
a
all
fact.
need hollering. We all it's a family on this team right here. So
Hmm.
you know how we rock it, man. How was your weekend? How was mine's? Mine's was it was good. I'm waiting for tomorrow that big ass panini to come in that oven and shit like that. It was good smoking and the basics, man. The basics. Ain't too much you could do in life. How
Yeah.
was yours, my bro?
And same here, man. I went to a baby shower this weekend, and my
Blessing.
my god sister, she's having a baby. I don't know the gender yet, so because they ain't have the gender, it was just a baby shower. But
Oh, okay,
you know,
okay. Get
weekend
that
was
stuff, huh?
chill.
Sorry.
A little chill. I mean, weekend. I ain't get to see my daughter this weekend, but I mean, she in school, so I ain't really worried about it. She good. I speak to her every day.
So that's good, man. Blessing, man. God is great, man. You
You
know.
know, we all got life to live, and that's all that really matters, bro. I mean,
That's a fact, man. It's sad, man. It's sad as you came into like we all got life to live, man. It's sad that a lot of people, man, lost their lives, man, in that stadium too, the
that's
soccer
it.
stadium, man. I tell people, man, it's two different stories, man. With soccer, with these sports, man. Certain American sports, we don't take it serious as people from other countries do.
Overseas and shit. Yeah, yep.
You
That's
know
true.
what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
yo, that shit, that's the killing shit that be happening out there. Like, we don't understand. What you think about how that was? Was it overcrowded? Was should have been a lot of people in it like that?
Um. So from I want to answer your question for. I think I don't think it was overcrowded because like you said, bro. It's overseas, bro. That's like soccer is their main sport. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like how everybody go to watch to the Madison Square Garden to watch
Mm-hmm.
basketball. nigga, that's they main sport, bro.
That's
Like,
all they
you feel
know.
me?
Yeah, bro.
Like you can't really keep a lot of people out of, know what I mean, out of the arena like that. It wasn't like they should have more security, if anything. If know what I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
know it's the main sport.
Mm-hmm.
Way more security should have been there or something, just to, back
Mm-hmm.
things up out. But besides I don't want to go off the topic of the soccer shit, but
Mm-hmm.
the hurricane that just happened was killing a lot of people in fucking Puerto Rico and DR and places like
And
that too. So
Florida,
yeah,
Florida,
Florida's,
and
I
all of that
mean,
too.
all
So
the lives lost in shit like that, bro. And then it's just messed up to hear that in another country where we don't live in, shit like this is going
they
on. I
having
mean,
fun. They can have fun.
they
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 can
killed
have
over
fun.
they killed over 100 people. Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand why they had to die though. I
You
mean,
know, but to me, it's just that I think like yo, really, it's the love of a sport. It's like, yo, this sport comes with brutality, the brutal, and yo, I know this ain't the first time that happened. It happened multiple times, and they never told the people if you want to see this soccer game, yo, you're gonna have to go see it on TV. If y'all acting up and don't know how that, I'd rather for y'all be on TV than watch it on live television. No more coming to our arenas until y'all know how to respect the arenas. And that's what kind of penalty that they should be putting on them. Like, yo, it's no more drinking in there. How about that? Because you also have, to my knowledge, is kids going in. Is kids going in, is families going in, and then to be stampeded and all of that. Have better security, like you
yeah,
said.
yeah.
That's what it takes. Better
I,
security.
I ain't gonna lie, I agree, but like where we at, bro. We in United States of America, bro. We don't live over there, bro. They just think about it. Maybe they don't have enough money for all that shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously something wrong why that
Why
happened. You
they
feel me,
have
bro? I mean,
exactly, exactly,
why 100 people? Because that couldn't happen here. You feel me?
exactly,
That,
exactly.
yeah, like
That
that. Come
security,
on, bro. Like we know, man.
that security is like the president came through. You one false move, you try to jump on the stage. Security is like the president.
yeah,
You
bro.
know, like
Yeah.
a jump
And
in
then and sorry, to even cut you, but think about it, bro. You see games like that. Who you think is at the game? There's big niggas there, $1 billion niggas there, bro.
Yep,
So who you
you
think
know
this?
that.
So who you think that the them soldiers is trying to secure?
Yeah,
I
them
mean,
billionaires.
exactly.
Yeah,
He paid shit. He's paying for security, bro.
yeah.
He can't be
Okay.
touched. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what about security for the people?
Exactly.
That's kind of crazy. That yo, you rather let a billionaire, a millionaire coming in just take over that's his game. Then that's his pocket game. Like,
That's yeah. Yep.
like we got Nintendo and PlayStation and all of that. That's his Nintendo and PlayStation.
And
His little pocket game.
it's crazy, bro. Like, cause like I said, I don't want to be like, I would love to be rich, but not like, I would love to live comfortably, bro. Know what I mean? I see you, bro. But I want to live. I don't want to be no billionaire, no nigga like that. That's too much money, my G. Like, come on, bro. Me,
If
I would spread it out with everybody, nigga.
that's what I'm saying. If that was the case, you became a billionaire like that, like everybody got to get some kind of money. Just leave me with a nice equal, like you said, a nice
Yeah,
equal
man. I just
pay.
want to live. Listen, I just want to have enough money. Like, yo, if I want to go buy this day, I can do that. I
Do
mean,
that,
if I want to
yeah.
go here, I
And
can do
then
that. You feel me? Shit like that.
you have too much money like that. Ain't nothing you can buy. So that would get corny too.
Listen,
That would take out a whole
man, more money, more
money.
problems, bro. More
Yep,
money, more problems.
the love of the money. I bought a Lambo. Oh, whoopie do. Now I'm gonna go buy two more Lambos. All of them in different colors. Whoopie do. It still didn't change the fact that you still owns a
Shit,
Lambo.
man.
So ain't nothing else you cannot go. Oh, I'm gonna go buy the most expensive home.
Yeah, bro.
Whoopie
Like,
do.
man,
It's still
it,
gonna be the same thing. The same people going to be living in it. The same warmth is going to be. So you should have bought a smaller home than you went and bought this big crazy mansion knowing you a billionaire. So you ain't gonna want that. And then everybody that's around you ain't around you because they want to be around you. They
Nope.
want to be part of that money.
Part of that bread. They want to they want to be in your pocket, my G.
That's it. Part of your
Real
money. So
talk.
that's a different scale with that one. And I want to go rebuttal back on what you had said, and you made a whole fact like something we gotta talk about. Why is we not talking about the Puerto Rico and the North Carolina and the Florida and all of that hurricane came down there in east, messed up the coast over there. Why is we not talking? And that's mad deep because yo, is a whole lot of stuff that some of these people they acting and saying too now in the news about should they rebuild again? Should they rebuild on a place that's disastrous?
They
Like
going.
every time you turn around, it's going to be the same problem over and over, and we
Yeah.
keep spending money. So what happens if they go through with that plan, and where will all of these people go, bro?
It's I can answer one question from that. They're gonna keep rebuilding, bro. I know that for a mother. I know that for a fact. You feel me? Money's to be made in these places, bro. You feel me?
Hmm.
But I don't know where these people gonna go when these hurricanes and shit like that is coming. I don't know, bro. You feel me? That's why shit. Excuse my language, y'all, but man, I'm not no president or nothing. We don't got no say so, and I wish we did.
Hmm.
If we would talk up more or something like that and be more as a team, my nigga, and go to these government and these bigger people as us black people as a team, as one like this, I mean, they're here we gotta say and do what the fuck they supposed to do, bro. I
But
mean,
if you go back into to the 40s, like I was the conversation you had, I had was looking on I think it was YouTube or something, and they was saying like the stuff that we went through and we try to do as today, it really doesn't matter. It didn't it mattered back in the days when people went up there and march and all of that. They said, look what happened when Black Lives Matter happened, and look what happened with the Trayvon thing. We did all of that, and still nothing mattered. It still was the same process, the same
still
process
haven't.
going on and on and on. And
Yeah,
it was like we was burning down. Back in the days, they was burning down stores. Well, you got the LA riots and all of that and everything, and then they try to repeat itself. It still did not fix the problem. It made it even worse.
yeah, that's true. But yo, all right. So look,
So
that's
now,
a big. That's a yeah. Go ahead,
so
bro.
now they got, so then now they got white on white crime. Then it was black on black crime.
Hmm.
Now you got white on white crime. Like we said, you got Ukraine fighting Russia. That's white on white people fighting. What kind of narrative is trying to be portrayed and sold, bro? Sold. What kind of narrative is being sold? First, it was black on black crime, and then now it's white on white crime. And then you got the people out there that started the Black Lives Matter movement was other people, and then now you want it to be a white lives movement. Yo, I'm confused here.
Man, listen, I can't say too much about that shit, and I don't want to say too much about it. You feel me? Because for one, I don't know where this White Lives Matter thing came from because the Black Lives Matter came from what all this shit we've been going through, bro. You feel me? I mean, all I know from y'all, and I don't want to sound racist or none of that, but man, y'all been shooting up schools. Y'all been doing all type of other weird shit like that, bro. You feel me? I mean, now every black person ain't Christian or doing the right thing too, but I mean, it's a lot of y'all niggas doing. wrong thing, bro. I mean, and that's going on to another topic we do have.
Yeah,
Jeffrey
but
Dahmer, you feel me?
it's
Nigga like Jeffrey Dahmer, you heard?
it's the economy, man. It's the economy that preys on the weak right now. I see that's what's fucking it up too, man. It's like, yo, we get lost. We get lost on the real things, man, and we think about everybody could say what we want to do and how we want to change the world and shit. But on a real note, only way to change the world, you got to change in within you. It starts within yourself first. You got to
Mm-hmm.
change yourself. Then you can go out there and maybe speak to the world. And changing yourself don't mean you got to have the nicest things and all of that, man. It's in the heart. Now people believes the heart, man. You know what I mean? Everything else, nigga, people talk out their mouth is baloney. People believes the heart. That's what really truly
But
shows to be. Oh,
yeah,
he's genuine. His heart is there, bro. His
yeah,
heart is pure.
yeah.
I could have him as my security guard,
You could,
protecting my
yeah.
life, my family
Anybody
life,
could,
because his
and
heart
you
is
could say
there.
anything. Anybody could say anything out their mouth, bro. I mean,
Word. But it's your heart is there, bro. That's the real shit. This world is different, man. But what we going into, man? What we going into, man? We was elaborating too good, man. We was
I was just
getting into
saying,
a
man.
good story, man.
Just like that, and we were just talking, like just like Jeffrey Dahmer. You feel me? He's another white, I mean, creep nigga that was just, man. I don't understand. Like he eating people and all type of bro. I don't. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, but I
In his
mean,
world, in that man world, he was going through a whole lot, bro. He had a whole lot of problems that's on his side. Not saying for the good or for the bad, but he had a whole lot of stuff that was going down with him. He was weird in a sense from a kid. And when you got parents in there that sees no tell signs of weirdo-ness in their kid and stuff like that, then you losing the point. You know,
but
don't just put them in school and ship them away from you because
how
you
about
trying to
this though?
be in it.
How about this? Don't do you think I? So I think he got this act off of, because he's not the first person that did like.
Nah, he's not. He's not. He's not. He's not. He's not.
So,
But he will
but
go down
don't,
as history of what he did. That's the
yeah, but I'm saying, don't you think he was just trying to like be better than the person that did it before? Like, you know,
consciously, consciously, I would say bro was a weirdo. I
of
would
course.
say I would say consciously he was just a sick individual. You know, some of us don't have all our screws up there. You know, one minute you this person, the next minute you that person. Some people have I forgot how you call that, but multiple different personalities and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
maybe what he thought in his mind was good for him. Maybe not. That's some sick
It,
whack
it wasn't. It was not. That shit was not
whack
good.
whack and yo, and I don't have nothing against nobody religion, nobody sexuality, nobody nothing, but the stuff that he was doing was weird, man. That was weird, bro. That was weird, man. You chopping up these people, you bringing in homosexuals, and then now you got people in there that's angry that was saying like, "Yo, how y'all just put our family up in some type of some bullcraft like that?" Like, yo, a lot of these shows they not getting the permission of these people. They don't have the real full content. That's why I would never believe the show because some of these people family did not sign on. That's just like a other topic
Yeah.
that we're gonna come up on later on in the show. Like some of these people family have not signed off on none of those kind of contracts.
Mm-hmm.
So why would
True.
you be? So if you go out there and believe that, then you the fool. So whatever you getting snippets. You getting parts of what the news reporter had got and what somebody wrote down. All that. You're not getting the whole full fact. You got to go through a family member to tell you the storyline, a friend that could tell you the storyline. You're not
But
getting that. You're not getting that. And Jeffrey Dahmer, I don't think he just did that with with Black America and all that. I think he might have had more bodies that people didn't even know about.
bro. This like that that's just one thing. That's what I don't like about this generation now because nigga they selling his glasses now. This shit they selling that shit for $150,000 right now.
It's profit.
Like I know it's proper, but like bro, like my
If if,
yo son,
if they sell no glasses for $150, right?
hundred fifty
Imagine
thousand,
100,000.
150,000.
Oh, for his glasses, that one pair of glasses, or his mo.
Yeah,
But then
no
you
his
know,
glasses.
okay, then you know how much he made off of that Netflix contract. More than that. You know what I mean? They made more than that. So then off of that, now Gucci gonna make a line of those glasses. Now Fendi, now Prada, now all of these people going to make a line of those Jeffrey Dahmer glasses and make a profit off of it. You know, make a profit off of the hero that no, I don't justify killing nobody and none of that, but make a profit off of Duke that killed him in jail for doing that to all of these people that had to go to and suffer and their family had to go suffer. So make a chain or make a movie of him. He would have more a fully real story than the people that got the movie from Netflix if he's alive.
Man, it
So
been a
make the
minute,
story
shit,
of the
bro.
dude who killed him
I,
because he sat in the jail with Jeffrey Dahmer throughout the whole time until he got the chance to kill that man. That's the story. That's the storyline that we should be hearing about. Oh shit! Now after you made that movie, make a movie about Duke justifying. I'm not saying that was right, but justifying everybody else family that who suffered from that, bro. What you
mhm.
think?
Man, so I ain't get the chance to even tune into the
The movie.
yeah, I ain't get
It
the
was
chance
too
to, but
much
I
movie
really
stuff on there.
I I been knew about
Yeah.
everybody knew about him, bro, like from back in the days, bro. And then it's crazy. That's why I'm saying now that this show come out, now they want to sell his glasses for $150,000 on eBay and all type of like, bro, this mom, it's just like, bro, we already know what he did was bad, bro. Why the hell is they just like they pushing it? Know what I mean? They pumping it, bro. Yo, this kid's in school right now, bro. Like school just started, bro. You don't think these little kids and went back to school is bro? They on the internet just like we are, bro. They watching the Jeffrey Dahmer shit like we are, bro.
Yo,
You
my
think
daughter
that?
was just watching that.
That's why come on,
You
bro.
know what I mean? She was like, yo, he was scared like that. Yo, just watch it. Yo, you got to go and watch the real story and they tell you what he was really doing. And then they showed the sister up there in the real story, the real sister, how she was like, yo, she didn't eat none of that food. If they showed it in the movie that she was eating that food, that was a damn ass lie. Because what she said, she was like, yo, nah. But she said he used to offer people food and all of that and everything. And when you go in his house, you used to smell a stench. And he
Yo,
always used to have a reason why it was like that. And
bro.
this other stuff.
Nigga, I seen the post on Facebook today. The nigga when the nigga Martin used to the stand up comedy on Jeffrey Dahmer. He's
Uh-huh.
like, yo, what's the name of the nigga that was he was he said the nigga was eating ass.
Oh, he laughs.
Nigga chopping up
Your boy had ass soup. That nigga had ass
all
and
type
ball
of
soup.
shit.
Ass and ball soup. This nigga
What
was
the
crazy,
hell?
bro. Your boy was crazy, man. But you know, that was his sick weird entertainment. So that man could have been a hunter. He could have survived in the woods, bro. If he's eating humans, imagine whatever would have came by him, he would have ate
That's true.
it. That's real.
He's
Anything
wicked
would
though,
have ran
bro.
past him, he would have ate it.
Nigga, he's feeding people that shit though. He's offering people food. That's not cool, bro.
Yo, it's like the movie Alive. Remember when the plane crashed? When the plane crashed and they was up in the mountains and it was freezing up there. They had no choice but to eat the other bodies that was left inside of the plane to survive. You know, certain countries, that's good
Yeah,
food. That's a soup. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
man,
In
come on, man.
certain places, that's good. People eat hearts. They eat placentas. They eat all kind of stuff. So
See, and that's why if you anybody go to Jamaica, you could never ever starve out there. There's so many plants, fruits, vegetables, nigga, shit you can. I mean, you would never starve out there, bro. So for him, a nigga like him to be eating fucking human beings, bro, tell him to move to Jamaica. That's what I would have told him back in the days, man.
no,
Hell wrong with him.
that should come with his territory. You heard his territory. His territory was eating people. So whatever he caught, he was eating. Yo,
Mm.
but I don't understand though. Why homeboy didn't eat no woman's, man? Like, yo, son, like, yo, that would have been a perfect lunch. You would have ate them out first. All of that went crazy, and all of that
Hold
went
on.
Hollywood, went Hollywood, and then see if they taste like fish, see if they taste like pork chops, see if they taste like chicken, see if they
Yo,
taste
why
like
you talking too
something.
spicy for YouTube, bro?
Yo, you heard me? But yo, see, like, yo, what it tastes like if he would have cooked a woman. Like, yo, beside the men's, man, the women's could vouch on that. Oh, he cooked the men's. Oh, wonder how his ass tastes, how his chest,
That shit
all that other
crazy,
shit. But imagine how the titties taste inside of that water.
bro.
Yo,
Wait, like shit. Where's the females at on? I mean, y'all
yo,
need
word,
to
like,
comment,
yo,
comment. I mean, let
imagine.
us know how y'all feel. Like
Just have
he,
hypothetically thought.
he was,
How did the lady titties taste inside of that soup if it was a female that he was cooking?
man, wow.
Yo, how does she got implants in her booties, a big fat round booty, and he put it in the oven and baked that? How would that taste? How yo yo
Shit, I don't want to know, man, but shit, he definitely should have did that. I don't know what he was thinking.
yo, what were you thinking, yo?
Oh,
How about
man,
some? Come on, man. Come on, man. We can go
I
beyond,
can't
man.
go.
We can go beyond, man. Yo, that was just that was something that it was crazy. The world the
That's all.
world had the a moot killer.
Yeah, he was wilding out, cuz.
Wilding. Wilding, son. Wilding, son. Wilding, son. But yo, let me tell you something. Glad to everything after him. From my knowledge, there has no more copycats. Because you know it's copycats of everything. Everybody want to copycat something else or something else.
Yeah,
I don't think he was anybody copycatted what he had did. I don't think after him, nah, I don't think so.
yeah, you know about
Before
yeah.
him, yeah, it was a lot, I think a lot more before him. But after him, that shit stopped. It did stop, bro. It stopped right there, man.
Niggas ain't doing no weird shit like that.
And
Oh,
nothing like that, man. Nothing like that. You're not trying to make movements like that no more. No more. Everything is different, man. It's a different world, bro. It's like a different world of where we come from. Wow, bro. So what else, man? What else? What else is life is like, man? Like a box of chocolate.
shit.
You never know
That's how
what you're gonna
that's
get
how I'm
on.
trying. That's how I'm trying to make life be. You know what I mean? That's the whole goal. That's the goal in life, bro. And if y'all not trying to push the same way, man, I don't know what y'all doing in life,
It's
man.
called subscribe, man.
Word.
Called subscribe. Also, that's what I'm saying on this show right here. It's called subscribe, man. Subscribe at hashtag ain't nothing funny
All of that.
podcast, man. You know
Word.
what I mean?
We
Subscribe.
we on
Well,
we on Facebook right now and YouTube. I mean,
yeah,
I
my
don't
man.
know any other social medias right now, but we gonna be on everything
So
soon. Don't
right.
worry about
Subscribe.
that.
Pick up
Fact.
and drive. Don't crash that car. Don't keep it motivation.
Uh,
Keep your eyes open. We ain't that high.
yeah,
You know
keep
what
it
I mean?
strong.
Subscribe.
I
And
ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to keep my eyes open.
yeah,
Well, hold on. I am Chinese, so don't I can't even. Don't worry about my
you can
eyes.
take Konnichiwa. I think you want to take
Right.
Konnichiwa. Yo,
I
like,
do got the Chinese in my blood, so don't worry about my eyes. Right.
oh, your cousin might be next week. He might come see you next week. Chinese cousin from Lower East Side, Bowery Street.
Oh no, I don't got no cousins down here, man.
You might see him. You might see him Friday.
Word.
Black and knees.
Oh,
You
black
call him
and
Black and knees. Your
I'm gonna
cousin
pull
Black
up
and
too.
knees.
You could pull up. Yeah.
Well, you might see him Friday. Your Black and knees might be coming through Friday. You know what I mean? That's the road crazy cousin. You know what I mean? Just be looking out for a
Yeah,
lot of
you
people
know,
that's
man.
gonna be coming up. That's the road crazy cousin. You
You
got
know.
people.
We
You
gonna
know,
have some,
yeah.
yeah, some special invited guests. Now I mean, pull up on the show.
Yeah, go pull up, baby.
Nah, we do, man.
We do it live, man. We do it too raw, man. Yo,
Yeah, yeah,
on the rails, man. I do be wanting to talk about his topic, but he might have to come back in here and mainframe that, man. Cause
yeah.
yeah,
Nah,
bro.
I
If
mean,
he ain't up on that, man, cause we need to get up into something though. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you know.
oh yeah. You know what I had to do? I had to talk about my bad, bro.
God,
That
what?
that Gabby Polento, if that's how you say her name, right? Yo, that story, you ain't catch up on that, right?
Nah, I
You
ain't
ain't,
really catch up on, but I know it's some domestic violence going on in that
yeah, yo,
story.
I had got back to sit back and watch it. They had popped that up on Lifetime and joint, and then after that, they said they had a little show where her family, like her friends, and them was like, and the lady up there talking about that how they seen telltale signs and all that about that girl when they first stopped them up there was in when they was on that mountain and joint. I
Mm-hmm.
was looking like, yo, son, yo, no lie, those were some stupid ass cops. If no disrespect to the boys, whatever y'all niggas is doing, I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. But anyway, those were some stupid ass cops when they seen that girl was kept giving them telltale signs, and then homeboy was joking with them with that one, and when he was talking
Yeah,
about domestic violence, and he key, and the homegirl is yo like yo wait up, hold on, boss. They didn't see no tell signs and nothing like that. I don't want to put that on
a,
there.
a lot of them just don't want to do their job, bro. They don't want to do the paperwork and all that other shit, bro. You know that.
So, but you could be, you should be liable also to be sued for that woman's death because you was first encounter with her. You was not, you was not. I'm not saying like a civilian came and said that you are right. You was a
Yeah,
law officer. You was supposed to be protecting the law. All right, what is y'all doing up here? Where's y'all going? All right, yo, we tell y'all halfway to see what's going on and all that to make sure you know, oh, this and that and everything. And then it's like, how do I believe that show? The other day I was watching because her parents and them was up on there too, talking about the family. Like, yo, we didn't get no authorization to this shit right here, so I don't know why that's up here like that. So whatever y'all getting this information from, y'all getting this information from the news that don't even have the whole full story of the fact.
that's crazy.
So you know, the kids go say that like to people like that's what like domestic violence, beating up, and all that other stuff. Niggas is getting too old for that. People are getting too old for that, man. Yo, if you can't make it and move on your way, then I guess there's no way to be solved. Everything got to go, man. You know,
Yeah,
domestic violence in the home or anywhere is not good at all, bro. So you know, to report that and it goes to say with that, man, it's like, yo, if y'all gonna report something, report it right, man. Go make sure your whole family, her whole family got the whole you got the whole rights to do some stuff like that because you are liable to be sued, bro, for misinformation. You know,
yeah,
that's in a civil suit right now, bro. So
yeah.
think about that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Domestic violence is not even in my dictionary. So you know what I mean. I that never really happened in my family or nothing like that. I mean, I ain't with that at all, bro. But just like my man said, just like Flock said, if it's not gonna work, man, just I mean, walk the other way, bro. Know what I mean, get up and go. I ain't gonna lie. One time I been through some shit in life. You feel me?
What's good, Mike?
First person I called was my mom. Know what I mean? So if anybody out there listening, if you feel like you in a situation where you think something gonna happen, pick the phone and call somebody that loves you like that. You feel me?
What's good, Mike? What's good?
Yo, Mike, what's good, man?
Yo,
Peace.
and you know, and that's the strangest thing about domestic V. Domestic V is a power struggle. Is it feel like yo, I got the top hand, or you got the top hand, and it's like sometimes domestic violence don't even come into like with hands, with physical. Let it come domestically, verbally. It
Yeah,
could be
you
all
yeah,
type of,
word.
financially. Like
Listen, man. I'm a
domestic comes in all type of forms.
yo flock. Hold on. I got 10 left. You heard? If you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
uh
But
huh.
so I'm gonna talk a little something. You feel me?
And I'm from the rain. Check out the nice warm. Show y'all doing. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Appreciate you, gang. Yo,
Word.
Flock, but you like
I
I said,
understand. I understand you.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I just want to speak. So know what I mean, because everybody growing up in life, money. Everybody, we men. I mean, you gonna have your significant other in life. Know what I mean, girls, y'all gonna mess with this shit. You feel me? I ain't the best, but know what I mean, my advice is just like we was talking, bro. If you gotta, know what I mean, walk the other way, that's the best thing to do. Know what I mean,
Yeah. Turn
and
that.
know what I mean, and anybody you got kids and anything in it, you know what I mean, with the significant other, bro, just try to do what you gotta do for the kid. You feel me?
Yeah. That's
You
all you
might
can do.
if yeah, if you still love her, that's cool. Know what I mean, but the kid should be your main thought and all that, bro. But I mean, it's just a little bit of knowledge that everybody that be watching, the younger generation, I'm speaking because y'all
It's
should
like
know. You know what I
it's
mean?
like it's like yo. Once you get inside a relationship or however it's supposed to be going and whatever, sometimes persons might show that telltale sign. Depends on how long in the relationship you in. So sometimes dominance might come in there. So if you that type of
Both that.
person, you feel like yo, that's not your type of life, then you automatically know like yo, this is what it is. Now, don't get with a person that's over there that's over aggressive and do so called yo, I love you to hurt you. Then you know where other sources and resources. You got uncles, brothers, nieces, nephews. You got all kind of stuff. You got the man. If you're with a female, you got the man. Like another thing is like I didn't understand this one with the woman too. The woman was up there by herself. He didn't have no weapon to her. He couldn't say he was gonna harm the family. Why she didn't just tell the cops, yo, this man, yo, I gotta go home, bro.
And
What kind of threat or what kind of promise too? That's the weird part. Like, yo, where was the where was the I gotta get up and go? Or where was it my motion gotta keep it moving? Oh yo, you know what? They sat me in the police car. Close the door and tell the truth. That's weird, man. That's weird, bro. That's weird. But I don't know, man. The way this shit went down, domestic violence is a mother.
mhm.
Word up, bro. It's a mother. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get serious on that one, man. And if it's really worth that, I'm telling you, there's big programs out there, bro. There's big programs out there, man. Not for no coochie or no. the other way around, bro. You know.
And on these females got to know how they picking they significant other too. Know what I mean? Because maybe she had to know the nigga was a little bit crazy or something from before, bro. I mean, like real talk. I say I don't really know the back end on the story, but I mean,
Yeah, but you know what's
he
so
just jumped
crazy?
out the window that day. That's it.
You know what's so crazy? When you coming from living in Long Island, right? And you was on little mountains. That was little mountains. But when somebody say, "Yo, come on," or whoever thought of taking a trip on the mountains, we going hiking. Once I heard hiking, nah, bro, nah, we all right. We all right.
You
Ain't
say
no
you
more
ain't doing no hiking.
no more hiking. Yo, what's if you know you going to problems, you having problems back on land and where you live, and then somebody say, let's go to a trip that you can't be found, like the
Yeah,
mountains. Why not to a country or down south and something like that. You said we going to the mountains, we going to the forest, we going to camping. Yeah, exactly. Like you said, Mike, you already know you ain't coming back. So
nigga.
why would I take that? Why would I take that risk?
Yo, son,
That
man,
that would be a big risk of me going out of town
yo,
with somebody. Come
you
on, man.
already know, man. This shit. Listen, man.
I already, man. I'm gonna wing it, man. I already got it.
Yo,
Let's
so
just
what?
get past this off this cold shit. But Brody should be up in here. You know what I mean? I'm already sparked a conversation. That Brody already put it up. Y'all niggas already put it up. You gotta make that move. Where
Yeah,
we
yeah.
going to? I'm going back
Definitely do,
into the
man. I'ma just make a I'ma just make a call out. I mean, before I get up out of here, you feel me?
got
Cause
you,
you know,
man.
I mean, I know it's the first time I've been back for a couple of shows, but I just want to shout out to my bro Flock. Know what I mean, my bro Jay. Know what I mean, Brock. Know what I mean, the whole ain't nothing funny network. You feel me? I mean, I'm definitely gonna be up here for every other show in
Word
the
up.
week that's possibly coming up. Know what I mean, you just know things go on in life. Know what I mean, we all got things going on in life. Know what I mean, and
Love you, bro.
so it's just like shit. I gotta get back
Love
on
you.
my feet to where I want to be at. You feel me? But
Corazón. Corazón, manito.
nigga, this is love and respect on my side all the time. You know that, bro. But
Always, man.
I just want to get back where I was at. You already know, bro. Get back to how I feel, not how I was feeling, my G. I mean, that's
Word
it.
up.
I mean, but the podcast always gonna be here, and I'm gonna be here, my nigga. I ain't
Always,
going
man. We got you. Hold you down, man.
facts. I ain't going nowhere. You feel me, bro? It's just I just gotta step out for a second, do my thing.
All right,
I
baby.
mean, but yo, much love and respect to the whole channel, my nigga. I mean, it was a good show to me. I tune in with y'all. What's today? Monday, right? I tune in with y'all Wednesday.
All right, babies.
Yo, Flock, I'll hit you. I'll hit you later. You heard?
All right, got you.
Love and respect, bro.
Love always, baby.
You know that.
All right. Yep. Yeah, what's goody? Back into my nigga with the hoodie. New York Knicks is my team, baby. You know what I mean? Keeping it warm, man. Keeping it warm, my soldiers. I'm still in here. I'm still in here. Still funny fruit. Ain't nothing funny. But I got put on a serious face. But anyway, let's out to my boys. You know what I mean? I'm gonna wing it out. Um, we supposed to been talking about are we in the end of the world today? What do y'all think, man? Y'all holler at me and tell me what y'all think is we at this ending of the times. And the biblical Bible says. What do y'all say? Mama say the Makusa, man. You heard? What do y'all think? Is we in this last days of time, man? And if it is, I'm seeing the signs. You know what I mean? First sign I see is hate. Second sign I see, ain't nobody trying to let you be great. Third time sign, I was out of my mind. Yo, yeah. And then in the world right now, what he would have been talking about, I guess. Uh, I see a lot of shit changing. I see a lot of kids out there that's crazy. I see a lot of adults out there that's crazy. I see weather changing like in other places where they belongs to be changing and shit like that. I see the deficit of the money and everything goes down and inflation of the money and everything. So I see a whole lot of stuff right to myself for what I see. I can't speak for everybody else that's not here, but for what I see difference. I see there's no change. There's no change in nothing. You know, people in reality, people is still doing the same thing, ain't trying to help out a brother, one another, and stuff like that. So, you know, the world changes. I see in about 2025, there'll be no more gas cars, it'll be electric cars. So, you know, I'm grateful of seeing all of that before the world ends and all of that, as they say. You know what I mean? I don't really know, but I do see biblical times. I do see messed up times right now that we all living in. You know. Shit. You got that deadly soccer jump off. You got now they putting back up Jeffrey jump, Dahmer jump off. Then this Gabby story. So you got a whole lot of stuff that's like really out there that's changing. We said, well, I believe the world is on torn. But I believe you're in the days is the last days on earth that believe that begins being said. My bad, being said. I gotta read all of this by myself. Live your day is to the fullest, cause you never know. Yeah, you never know. But living your day to the fullest is what means. What is to the fullest? What you gotta go out there and do every drug, or you gotta go out there to get the most money, or you gotta I don't know, like to the fullest, man. I would say you is right on everything else. I would say like live my last days. Live your last days. You know, what else could you do? Sit up there and get fat, right? That's your last days. That mean you living good, but I don't know, cuz yo, Michael, I don't know, man. It seems like it to me like should change, man. It ain't how it used to be vibrant back in the days. Back in the days, you used to hear mad noise, people outside having a good time. You don't hear none of that. Everything is just like quiet. You hear airplanes, man. You can hear really raindrops. Seriously. Like, yo, the shit is different. That's in my perspective. You know what I mean? The world is like too different, man. You got to change it though. You got to put a whole change up, like you said. Put a mellow, or put an up tempo beat. Maybe you got to play some up tempo music, and not no dragging music to bring you down. But this shit feel like it's almost over. Yo, shit. Today was colder than a motherfucker. I understand. A lot of people understand today was colder than a motherfucker. Word up. Body was shivering. You had to go outside with long johns on. Man. That's why I call it long john. Word, man. You had to go out there with that. You know what I mean? Communication with the weatherman. The weatherman tell you something different. That's the end of the world. That shit was cold. Word, man. But how y'all really feel about that? I'm up here by myself. I'm winging it by myself. Yo, this dude supposed to have some dialect with this, some shit with it. But I'm still here, man, as usual. As usual. Like I say, I had to call up this dude Pinky, right? Slick back. Call him up and see what's up with him. He was like, yo, he's out of town, so he wouldn't be back for the weekend. So when me and him get together, we going to the club, we gonna be popping locking, like chilling. You know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So when he come in there, I have somebody that I can ask him how his days was and how his what's name. But out there, the TV land, man. Word up. It's still the Alamo, and it on the Ain't Nothing Funny podcast. Still winging it for Dolo, nigga. Nah, bro. You just live. You play the best way you can, cause ain't nothing in control of anything. You already know, man. I'm already here, man. I'm a soldier, man. I'm a soldier, man. You know what I mean? Nixaholic, man. Nixaholic. But at the end of the world, man, I don't know what process that we could do. If it's gonna be that everybody got to rock up on their food supplies and basically water, and know your next move. Know your next move. You got a passport. That shit might don't work, but if it do work, make sure you got all of your documents and all of that. When anything go bad, anything that's supposed to have. You're supposed to have some kind of safety net for anything that go bad. You probably gotta have a car. You see, no, you can't even have a car when the flood came through. You can't even have a car or a boat. Yeah. Oh shit. So you already know. You already know. So I wing it, man. I double wing it like double R, my nigga. This is what it do.
What's
Yo.
good, brother? What's good, brother?
Hey
How's
yo.
everything?
Yeah, I can hear you put some light on that smash, man.
I apologize, man. I'm actually driving home. I had to drop off my son. I apologize for my unlikeliness. I am about an hour out, but since I am driving, we might as well talk about these topics. So what's up?
Yeah, man, you had missed them because we went through them, but man, we can recycle them for you, man. We giving you a favor, man. We giving you a
All right.
favor. All again, man. What we had first had stepped off and we was talking about was Jeffrey Dahmer's jump off, and I was asking him what's his play about that. It was a fair decision, and how it was like, yo, he didn't watch it, and basically I didn't even hardly watch it. I only just caught a glimpse of one of them. So you know what I mean. After that, I got up out of that. But we was talking about that. Enlighten us on that. Lighten us on that.
So, so my take on the Jeffrey Dahmer. My take. Let me know if I go in and out because I am driving. Right. My take on Jeffrey Dahmer is he's a criminal, but he's also a victim. Right. I heard the narrative of him being racist.
Uh-huh.
I don't think he was racist. It was because he killed white people. It's not like he didn't kill white people. He killed white, black, Asian. He liked them all. He was just a full freak.
Okay.
He was a full freak. He killed everybody, bro.
So
He
so
killed everybody. Right.
so now I'm getting the full fledged of his demographics of what he was. Yeah. Okay.
So he started, I can explain it, right? He started off first with killing. His first kill was a white person.
Yeah.
That was his first kill. His second kill was I want to say he was white, but he looked more so like he was white. He was in a he killed son after taking ecstasy or whatever he took. He tried to he tried to put a Mickey in a nigga drink and ended up Mickey himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So right after that, then it was like all the other people, the black, the Asian, and all that. So it wasn't so much of where he was going or how could he get away with the crime. It was more so he was in a bad situation. His story though is a crazy story, and it's a lot for parents to watch. You need to start helping your kid and start to understand and let your kid step out and talk to you enough. Because his situation, because his parents enough did not allow him to express himself, he decided to do what he do best, keep it hidden. And his hidden was different than everybody else's. he was killing them.
Now it it goes back. It goes back into the story of what I said. What I was saying, bro. Like the whole manifest of how his life was, that was supposed to have been paying attention. That was, but you know what people do when they got a lot of money and they rich, they just send them their kids like out to college to get up out of their
Yep.
ways, up out of their heads because now they want to be however. But it's a little bit too late because you didn't understand the dude. The dude had mad stuff that he might have wanted to tell you, or the female might have wanted to tell you, but didn't know how to tell you.
That was the problem in this case that I've seen personally. I seen
Yeah.
it, and the problem with the case was that his mother didn't care. His mother she was dealing with postpartum depression. She didn't know how to handle it. They didn't have a diagnosis at the time, so the whole time she was just off it. She didn't really want to talk. Right?
Hmm.
The father was pushing the son off on anybody he could.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
he was never stabilized.
He was never stable. His grandmother, he stole a mannequin. That was his first victim. He stole a mannequin to let go of his gay desires, right? And what happened with that is his grandmother threw it away. And when she threw it away, everything went downhill from there.
Mm, mm, yeah.
Everything went downhill from there. If she would have just listened to her grandson and let him be gay and let him do what he wanted to do, everything probably would have worked out fine.
Yo, to
Okay.
me, to me, yo, is when you have evil. Sometimes you can do the most you want to do. It still, it don't defeat evil. So he might have was going to do that regardless. So maybe
His
I was
father,
in his mind. You know, sometimes your mind is sick.
his
He
father,
started
so
at a young age. Um, what you said, taking road kills. Yeah, he was doing road kills. Yeah, he was doing that. So
that
he
was that was
was
that was his father's problem. That was
fascinated
his
with
father's problem.
things that were dead and kept him so it wouldn't leave him. Okay, so yo, exactly. He needed a friend. He was
Yep.
looking for a friend, and all his friends was dead things.
No,
If he,
it wasn't so much. It wasn't that. It wasn't that, bro. It wasn't that. It was dead things. It was that his father introduced him to the dissecting shit, right? His
yeah,
father, and he grown akin to it. He liked it, right? The problem was over time, his father never stopped. Like, hey, listen, you got to go into a career first to want to do this. His father allowed it well into the teenage years,
yeah,
right? That became more or less of a like. Then it started becoming a hobby. I like to cut stuff open. So it's easy for him to cut
so,
a person
so it
because
goes
he
back
already had the
to
skill.
what Mike said. He was fascinated. He was fascinated at what he would offer dead shit like roadkill and stuff like that. So yo, that could have tricked his mind off of seeing death shit like that.
True, true
Yeah,
indeed,
that could have
true
seen
indeed.
exactly. The first kill was a teenager guy he picked up. It was a hitchhiker. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. But so
Yeah,
he
the first
wanted.
guy was a
Yeah,
teenager.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. He graduated. He graduated from animals to human beings.
Yeah, but
That
it
that
didn't.
that's more to me of a graduation, bro.
Yeah, it didn't start until his father pushed him off into college and into something with the Navy. I mean, the Army, right? Before then, it was just a fascination with men that he didn't know what was happening, right? When he finally figured out that he liked men over women, he tried to tell his father, but his father didn't
Yo,
want to listen.
you believe that was the real story?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell no. Hell no.
He went to the
Yeah.
cops and told the cops. He went to the cops and told the cops that where everybody was at. The cops only really knew about the three people about the three people in his house. He went on to tell the cops all of the other people every name and where to find them at.
But he
They
didn't
didn't
tell
have
him.
nothing for him.
He didn't tell him the real fascination of the story of what really happened. They ain't got that whole Hollywood script, bro. That wasn't a whole Hollywood script.
Hollywood script, yes,
They put
a lot
some
better.
fabrication.
We all know parents like that. And his father said it himself. His father said it himself on the interview. He said, I wasn't paying that much attention to him. He said, because he was always a strange kid. So every time something strange would happen, I would push it off. Right? That was his fault. The Milwaukee police officers. Those officers, that's why they're being sued now, is because of that one of those situations where they didn't believe what the lady was saying. Like, yo, he's a killer. I hear it in my house every day. He kills people.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to believe him, right?
They being sued now.
Well,
Yo, let me ask you something. They being sued now?
yes.
Or because this
Now
movie
that,
came out?
now that the documentary came out and Jeffrey Dahmer told him himself,
Exactly.
himself.
Exactly.
Well, once he told him, like, nah, somebody, the lady was telling them, like, hey, he was killing somebody, and if they would have just believed her, not like 7 of those people would have not been dead.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Right? They're not suing him, but another person to blame is the gay club where he was drugging people at and leaving them to die on the floor. He was wailing, bro. It was crazy.
The dude was a cuckoo. He was a fruit. He was a cuckoo. He was cuckoo, bro. He was cuckoo.
He was wailing.
He was cuckoo.
He was wailing.
Yo, but that wasn't no fantasy. That was something sick that he was doing, bro. That wasn't no fantasy. I guess when he started killing them animals, he graduated, and then he started finding himself when he got older. That's when that crazy stuff. I don't think he was thinking of killing when he first came out.
Nah, once the army told him how to drug people and keep them asleep for a long time without them being able to move, that's the graduation day.
You hit him with a Quelo?
I don't know if it was Quelo. I don't know if it was anything else, but they were able to they couldn't speak.
He hit him with a zombie. He hit him with a zombie. He hit him with a taxidermy stuff. A taxidermy.
He was wilding, bro. He was wild. And then the father is another blame also because his father called him multiple times. Right? His father knew exactly what his father killed enough animals to know what an animal smell is and a human smell is. He should know the difference, right? So his father ran into the room and found the substance and everything and never questioned it.
His father in real life didn't say all of that, bro.
I think so.
Nah, that was added on to the movie, bro. They need what's the name? It's just like I was saying earlier about with Shorty. Her family was saying that all of that was half of that was fake. They was going off with Gabby. Half of that stuff was fake. They was going off of what the news had and what the reporters had. They didn't have the whole full story of what's going on. So don't people want to
the Gabby Patel story, right? So the Gabby Patel story, that is a crazy story in itself. One, it's because he really led them to where he was at. Right? And actually, it was people on Facebook, right? It was I forgot the guy's name, but he was like some kind of crime solving guy. He liked the puzzle. One of those weird people. He actually wrote like, hey, look, this guy was writing stuff about where he likes to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then when he wrote, it was like a manifest of what he liked to do. If he wanted to do something, where would it be? And it led them to the Appalachian Trails, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which this so happens to be, it starts in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. It starts from Long Island.
Yeah, right. It starts far out and it goes as far as possible, right? So He was like, where you're gonna find this guy is in the Appalachian Trails because he's done it before. He walked these trails before. He knows exactly what he's doing to stay off the grid. Right?
Yo, let me try something. What was the toxic part about that? She had one chance. Once you messing with somebody, and you know, is it like domestic, or do you feel this partner is changing, and you ain't been hiking in years, or you haven't been hiking, and somebody said we're gonna go out in the woods and go hiking or camping? That should have been one flag. Number two is when you hold on. When you got caught, when the police was up there on that mountain, you had enough chance to free yourself by telling them, because you sat in the back seat of a police car. You had enough chance to tell the police, like, I think I'm being kidnapped. No, he's kidnapped. He's hitting me, whatever. And both of y'all went back to the precinct. Now you ain't on the mountain. It was no way of saying that he had somebody threaten your family, kill your family, and all that and all that. I would have took that risk.
Yeah, that's true. See, and the natural mindset, you know, the Stockholm syndrome, right? That's where you the kidnapped person, right, is so scared of their life that they're willing to actually do whatever you tell them to do, right? And a chance that they will be freed, right? So I feel like she got Stockholm. He was beating her up so much and told her like, "Yo, I'm gonna kill your family if you tell him."
Yeah,
right? She was so scared.
Let me tell you something. Tell him what she wasn't beaten. She wasn't beaten when she went on the top of that trail. She said the only thing he did was hold her face in a certain manner, and he showed the cops multiple times of the manner how he did her face. It was a investigator said those were tell signs of telling her that she was in distress. They should have been known that. You understand what I'm saying? Order for if she would have went out there and just said straight up, "Yo, this dude kidnapped me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I ain't playing with this dude. Nobody, none of that." Should have been free to this day.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna call her parents and say they're the problem, but I'm gonna let y'all know this as parents, bro. Y'all gotta start letting people know about this kidnapping situation. Y'all just people just let it happen and they see it on the news like, "Oh, this girl was." You gotta start explaining to your kids what happens.
Let me tell you something. As a parent, bro, man, when it comes to situations, love and you can love your kid and love them as far as you want to, man, and everything, bro. But at time is if a person is in love with yo, son, that's how me and the family connect. Me and wifey connect. We was in love. Ain't nobody can stop that. If that's the situation with the parents. You could tell your parent whatever you want, and your parents could see the dumb shit that's happening. But
I'm not. That's why I said I'm not blaming the parents.
Too. That girl loved it man too, son.
No, that's why I said I'm not blaming the parents, right? But my thing is, right, I would like to know, right? I don't know if they have. I would like to know if the parents ever gave them that speech, like, "Hey, listen, this is what abuse look like. This is what toxicness look like. When he tells you, when you want to go somewhere, he tells you he's gonna kill himself if you ever leave him. That's toxicness. That's bad signs. And this is what happened. This is what you do if you're ever in this situation."
Yo, you right on that, and to certain situation, some people be bluffing, you just talking shit, and then some people, ain't in the right state of mind that takes it serious with that, yo, and it depends on yo. That's like a passion, and that's what it would go down. If a real story, if you really want to take it down there, yes, it was domestic violence and everything. But at the end of the day, yo, God bless their family and everything. But at the end of the day, he also died. He took his life too, bro. So that's more of a love story, of a passion that if I can't have her, nobody else. And this way they could flip the book too. They could flip it in all type of ways. Yo, the man looking weird anyway. Huh?
She was controlling him.
Who? No, 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 no. It was like a love passion, bro. Like yo, bro, he didn't want her with nobody, and it was just about him, and her, and it's just about her. So if I can't have her, boom, you
Nobody
go.
can.
Yeah, and then you know what? I hurt myself too in the process because he did hurt himself right after that. So if not a little bit longer while he was on the run, wherever. I don't know that how he was moving and all that, but if he did that, yeah, son, yeah, they got both. They got two kind of stories. He was an
No,
overage lover. There's all kind of books and all kind of stories that these people get
it is.
for money on.
It is. People be thinking like the story is just so black and white, and it's really not just black and white. You gotta really. Sometimes the story is much deeper. You don't know if they was together and he was like, all right, she want to break up with him too. Like, you know what? I understand you want to go your own way, but you know what? Let me just take you on this last little trip that I have planned already. Let's go up there, have a little bit of fun, and then from there we could go our separate ways. That shit could have happened that way. And his mind was, you know what? This bitch trying to leave. She ain't never leaving. You feel me? She gonna have to die before she be with everybody else.
But 9 out of 10, what was the reason why you was taking on this camping trip? It wasn't about no fun trip. You automatically had that in your mind, planned it. That wasn't you're gonna take on a high place that you trail and you walk through. So you already scoped out where you gonna put this place in that, and if this and that and everything and all that. So you know,
I think he had a map on him.
thank you. So, huh?
I think he had a map on him. I think he had a map of all the places he liked
Okay,
to look.
okay. So why would you have that? How many people is gonna be in that campsite, or how many people is gonna be over there in that site, or just me and you going on it? Yo, what we was gonna go up there and see the world and talk about our life and all that? That's mad cute. That's why it's a love story. Oh, that's what we supposed to went up there and went on the top of the mountains and talk. But before we even got up there, something went bad. Like something like that. And that would be a cute love story. But it's not cute because somebody children died.
That's a fact. Nobody had to die with that. And people would recognize the signs before it happened. A lot of that stuff could be that situation could have been changed if people would have been knowledgeable of the situation.
Yeah.
Saying the signs, the tell signs of an abusive
But
relationship.
like once upon a time, like I said again, it's like, yo, if you got a person, it's like, yo, no, man, yo, I can handle this, I can fix this, or no, dad, I can handle this, I can fix this, and then one week the person cool, the next week the person ain't cool, next month, I forgive him, and then he just has an off and on switch. So you hopefully to try to save and see those signs, but a lot of times those signs you got blind spots. Don't you drive a car? Don't you got blind spots? You might hit.
Sir.
I didn't go God forbid. Come on, bro. But you understand what I mean. So you got blind
Yes,
spots and everything. You got blind spots. Oh, I didn't see that one coming. So
it's crazy, man. It's a crazy world out there. We try on this show. We try to give y'all like the most upbeat personality, but life is hard out there, man. And y'all, you really got to know the person that you with. You really got to know because you never know with today's brains. You know what I'm saying? You don't know everything every day. You gotta hope.
but to like how you say yesterday money ain't what's the name. Today's struggle ain't yesterday's struggle. So
That's a
it
fact.
changes. It changes. It changes. So like yo, we all know yo, boom. Some people have problems. Yo, from you coming all the way from Long Island to the mountains, and I know Long Island got mountains already there. You coming all the way. Once you had told me about we going to somewhere in the mountains, we going hiking. That would have put on the tell signs. I'd have put on my antennas.
Nah. Well. All right. So for us personally, yes, that would have ran a red flag. And she's done different trails before, right? She's been hiking before, so it probably was nothing new. When he was like, "Hey, yo, look, let's go to this long trail right here, the Appalachian Trail. Let's go there."
Mm-hmm.
I hate this fucking area.
You know,
Right?
those are telltale signs. Those are antennas is up. So you should automatically know what's going to go on, or if not, you should have supposed to been maced up. Like I say, she had an opportunity to get away from that situation when she was in the back of that police car. That was the sick part, and that's the sad part. That them police let that lady walk away, and she was just crying out of nowhere. You know, anybody else, maybe they would have took it serious. But maybe they think, oh, these is young kids, or these is they young, they enjoying themselves, and maybe she could just be hysterical. But somebody's crying on a mountain, yo, I don't think that sounds safe to me, bro. If I
Yeah, I
see
agree with you.
if
That's
I see
wow.
you crying on a mountain, on the top of a mountain, yo, why is you crying, man? You happy because you got God spirits? You feeling the air, you breathing the air. You happy because some reindeers came by, something? Nah, you just crying. Like yo, son, I can't get it. You know,
Yeah,
um,
man.
you
It's a
know,
wild story.
it's sad story. It's sad stories because, yo, like kids or young adults that could be out there to be presidents or whatever the hell they want to go be out there, fall in love, bro. Well, we did it too.
That's a fact.
When you fall in love, bro, when you fall in love, hey, some people is crazy with love, man. It's called crazy, dangerous in love. Beyonce
They
said it,
was good time. Yep.
dangerous in love. That's Beyonce said it fast. Dangerous in love.
Man, that's crazy, man. Man, what we got next on the topic, man?
Word, man, we got into that Gabby and all that. We could go back into a review night where you wasn't at again. What is that? The soccer joint, because those was the topics that we was been going on. So what up with that, man?
All right, so uh the soccer joint is pretty much so in the soccer match they had in India was 125 people died because of a bad call.
That's
So the
right.
ref gave a bad call. Both sides didn't like what was being said, didn't like the allegations, and they started rioting. And because of the rioting, 125 people died from the stampede.
Yeah, that's wild. Shakira.
That's beast, right? And yeah, listen, everybody wants to say like, yo, like nah, over soccer that's beastie, but you gotta realize this happens everywhere. You know what I mean? This happens. This is not just Trump. This is Africa. This is Mexico. This is when I seen a guy get shot over a soccer game. Like right after the game, the nigga walked up and popped him. You feel
You
me?
never
So
seen that?
I see that. Woodlawn, New York, Bronx, New York, and Woodlawn.
No, I'm saying
They,
you never seen that in soccer.
right, the aggressiveness.
Yeah, what you just said, somebody got shot or somebody got hurt.
Yes. So we was on it's called Oval Park.
No, I'm
Oval
talking
Park.
about in the soccer game, period. You never seen that?
I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it in the game. I'm pretty sure there's videos.
Crazy, yo, it's videos crazier than that, bro. It's videos crazier than that, bro. Soccer don't soccer, yo, soccer. They treat soccer, yo. Americans don't do that. We don't treat our sports really like love for the sports. They treat that sport seriously, bro. Seriously,
Yep.
seriously. We play around with it. Nah, they not playing. They dead ass serious, bro.
They not playing with nobody. That's their sport. That's them.
Man.
It's crazy. It's crazy because 125 people died over a bad cold.
Yo, now I'm gonna go back to what Rose said, bro. Over hundreds of people died in Puerto Rico, in Florida, and maybe North Carolina.
Yeah,
Which one,
that storm.
you understand what I'm saying? So which one was more important? Yeah,
That
that's
it,
100 and people went. That's 125 people went to the stadium, bro, to enjoy themselves. They could enjoy themselves. Well, these people out here is sitting in the storm, bro, that don't even have a home, that can't even enjoy themselves. So why would entertainment really
be why would entertainment be more important than a soccer match
uh,
that
uh,
went daily?
why would the soccer match be more important than over maybe 200 or maybe thousands of people died in that storm or lost their homes.
I have friends in South Carolina. I had a couple of friends in North Carolina. Man,
South
that
Carolina,
storm
whatever.
is something else, man. That storm is that storm is crazy, man. And I still feel like it's man-made. I've never changed my thoughts on that. I only felt that it was a man-made situation. Oh, wait. Wasn't that one of our topics?
Huh?
Wasn't that one of our topics?
What's that?
Where a man, what was it? Where the guy was sitting on the back of his home, in one of them rivers, and all the water was gone.
Mm-hmm.
All the water was gone from his thing, but it wasn't like a pool amount of water. He's talking about like a goddamn river.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yo, I seen that. Yo. Now we elaborate on that. We elaborated on that earlier. I seen that. Where
That,
with Duke, where all that water evaporated from a whole ocean, and he was in the back of mud. He was like, "Where's the water at?" I seen that, but that happened in another country or something like that, or state.
I was like in Mississippi or something like that. And he
Yeah,
was
but
asking because he was like the water left. So all the water that's getting hit in Florida and all that, he's wondering at the water left because of that situation. It wasn't hot. The video they looked like it was too hot, so that's why the water left. It was cold.
no, remember that wasn't no bay or that wasn't no what's the name. That was the ocean, bro.
Yeah,
That was the ocean open wherever that water went at. It was gone, and it happened in another place too. I forgot
that
what
shit.
state it was. It was like nothing
We'll
but
come back and give you
all
all the
the water was
information.
gone. All
But
the water was gone.
let me ask you a question. Do you feel like it's the end of times? Do we see the end
Oh,
of
do I
days?
feel like that? Nah, that's what I needed you to have to come in and talk with, so I can elaborate. Oh
All
yes,
right.
I do. Oh yes, I do.
So that's not the only situation that that has actually happened over these past few years. But most people don't know this thing that happened for years on years, right?
But the scientist is gonna let you know and tell you if the water is missing, it's probably missing, and all that water got sucked up in the water sprout. We know what a water sprout is. Is
Yes.
what's the name? A hurricane on water on land. So the only thing it's doing is sucking up the water. So if they say that, and they showed last week about six, no exaggeration, 6 water spouts back to back in Florida.
Mm.
It's about, I think, about 6 of them joints. If it was in Florida, it was in, I think it was Florida, off the coast of Florida. 6 water sprouts. So
Man, listen.
when that
That
sucker,
water spouts had to be big as hell because I'm gonna let you know something. That I don't give a fuck if it was 6 or even if it was 20. It's not gonna suck up all of that goddamn water.
So you saying there's a leak in the earth?
I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm
Is it a
saying
leak
that
in the
something got
earth?
hit with a tsunami. There was a tsunami.
I'm
Because
not saying you're a scientist and you're gonna know if the water is starting to be missing from the ocean. It got to be a leak somewhere in the earth, or where is it going? Is it going
True.
backwards? Is it going backwards? And if it's going backwards, we in a digital world, baby.
No, because this is not the only phenomenon that ever happened though, right?
Yeah.
So there's many situations that we can talk about that happened, such as the South getting snow, southern countries, not countries, southern states getting snow, such as Georgia, Alabama,
Yo,
Mississippi,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Tennessee had about no exaggeration, I think 4 feet of snow, 3 feet of snow last year.
That's crazy. Considering we don't really know they get snow. We know they get cold temperatures. Like usually they like the lowest temperature they go is like 40 something, 50, right? And that'll be like a day, and then they jump back up to 7. They've received, matter of fact,
Yo,
Canada got hit with a hurricane.
but today was one of the coldest days, like for it to
But
be the first in between the 3rd of October. Like today was one of the coldest days too.
all right, what about one of our own podcasts when we talked about the 1 in 100 year storm that hit and they got flooded with like 24 feet of water.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what state was that got hit with 24 feet of water. Oh man, I gotta slow down. Oh, it's raining crazy. Oh my god, baby, don't kill me now. Right, right. It's raining heavy out here, man. It's raining heavy over here.
Oh, where you at?
I'm going to Jersey right now, man. It's bad right now.
Yeah. So that's that down. That's that down storm type shit.
Yeah, yeah, right. But let me tell you something. Canada just got hit with a hurricane. You know when the last time Canada got hit with a goddamn hurricane?
Put me up.
Canada.
Put me on the point of that one.
Canada hits the last time a hurricane hit Canada was like in the 1900s or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know another thing though? It's also considered a global warming too. Global warming is like all these other countries, and plus with us and all of that shit up in the air that we pollute and these all them cars that they saying. That's what they saying. That's and all of these factories that's still out here. Like that's why the reason why they cut down some of the factories and stuff like that. But all them factories is pulling up the air and shit like that. So maybe.
So let me ask you a question. And this is just a realistic question for anybody. You telling me that the factories is fucking up the ozone layer more than them trying to get out of space?
No, I'm not saying that. But how many runs? You gotta look at it like how many runs do they take? How many runs do they do? They don't do everyday runs to go out of space. Now we all know that.
You're right. But if a plane is flying in the air at let's say 30,000 feet in the air, 40,000 feet in the air, if that situation is not damaging the ozone layer, which you're pretty close, right? You're pretty close to the outer shell of the world, right? Right? And you're telling me that's not a problem, but the shit that's 40 feet below that is a problem? Shit is weird to it, because you fly planes everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if those 40 feet in the air, and you're telling me that the shit that's on the ground is damaging the foundation, but you're not going to explain how the planes and everything is moving, and that still uses fossil fuel, jet fuel, right? You cannot tell me that one thing is damaging the situation more than this. Airplane lines been on for as long as we live.
I'm gonna tell you that. Cause like I said, the motors, General Motors, is is constantly pumping, constantly pumping. You on the road 24/7. You on the road 7 days a week. You on the traffic 7 days a week. You caught up in traffic. You burning all that fuel. You burn all that fuel. Now you got diesel trucks. You got diesel trucks. You got all that. Now I'm not a scientist. Oh, this is what they saying. You got all of that. Now you gotta think about commercial airline that goes and travels in the air that burns off of that. Now you gotta think about all those other companies that's burning off. It's a whole lot of stuff that they said that really contributes to
Bro,
hmm?
bro, it's just, I feel like it's just somebody who's just claiming something's happening. Do I believe in global warming? Yes. I believe something's happening to the world, right? I feel like maybe the world is spinning on a different axis than what it used to be, right? You know, like north, south, east, west, it's supposed to rotate in a small circle. I feel like we're on a tilt. Like
Yeah,
the axis has changed, and they don't know how to
yeah,
explain why.
yeah.
Instead of thinking of the factories that's being built, somehow they should start thinking of what if the Titanic plates are actually moving,
Mm-hmm.
right? And shifting the world in a type of way that where what was once a sunny state is now a cold state. Arabia just got hit with snow.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But if you thinking past that, man, you going higher than that, yeah, bro. The plate is probably more time to shift. I think what I wouldn't know how many years that
We
is.
learned we learned about tectonic plates, bro, way back in like third grade, second or third grade, probably fourth, fifth, right? You start learning what titanic plates are, when they bump into each other, what happens, how new mountains are formed, how trenches are made, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if that's what's occurring, right? But they just have not found it yet. And
Yeah.
you blame it on, remember, those sheets are ice blocks of rock
Mm-hmm.
in Antarctica, right? And they are moving and starting to go to a hotter hemisphere, right? That would explain why the ice caps are melting much faster than anything
Uh-huh.
else.
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, they just going off of y'all using up too much of this, and this was burning them ice caps. So you telling me 100 million miles away, they feeling the burn? You feel me? Like 100 million miles away, they feeling the heat over there because of shit that they were doing in Detroit.
Mm.
Get out of here.
Yo,
Leave that alone.
world shifter. Good
I think
time.
that was stupid.
Yeah. I was I was chatting with my aunt the other day and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And I was telling her, now I had a long conversation. I'm like, yo, you don't seem like though the days is going fast, like yo, and then the time is going fast. It's like, yo, bro, I remember when I was young, it used to take a minute. It used to lay back. It used to take a minute for us to really to see what time. Like, yo, we used to be impatient. Yo, damn, Christmas ain't coming up. It's taking too long. Now you got
Well,
Christmas. You got all your Christmas. Yo, we were just in summertime, bro. It was just
was
it was just hot, bro. Now we cold. Now
that
yo,
wait till the 4 hour days.
I seen people passing the crib with UGG boots on.
Yeah. You know what I can say about that, bro? I just feel like when you younger, you have so much creativity and energy, right? That shit start to slow down quick,
Mm-hmm.
right? But the older you get, you start to realize that you only have 24 hours in a day, right? And you try to fill it up to do as much as possible in that 24 hours. Whereas kids, they don't try to fill up the 24 hours, they try to fill up the hour. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So the older you get, the reason why time seems like it's moving much faster is because we know we have much more to do as an adult than we did as a kid.
Nah,
The
but
first
yeah,
kid was
yeah,
the
yo, It's just different, bro. Just different, bro. It's just different. It's like the reality chip is starting to kick in, bro. It's like it's just different. Things ain't how I used to seeing back in the days. Things ain't how it's looking. You know what I mean? It's like you got meta world, you got all these kind of worlds, all these kind of different. That shit changes a whole lot of perspective of shit right now. Niggas is in like
And you gotta remember now the reason why there's certain situations that's happening right now that's out of I would say adults' control, and it's more so with media and everything, right? They got this shit now where it's like your brain is set on like 7 second intervals. What that means is before, remember how I used to say like, yo, TV's frying your brain, right? Because you used to sit there and watch cartoons for hours, right? Well, now the videos that we get is all snippets. Everything is 7 seconds or less.
mhm.
Right? It's fast, jamming, right? What that creates is when we're not in that 7 second loop, the day feels long as fuck,
Mhm.
right? But when we in that 7 second loop, because everything is in short bursts, we feel like the day is going much longer.
Mhm.
I mean, but the day is much shorter than what it actually was. If that makes sense.
Yeah. It's somewhat.
You know what I'm saying? You,
Okay.
you remember? You remember? It went from. All right, so we went from MySpace to where you can have a whole song on your back on the back of your page, right? Right. Then we went to go. That's Facebook, right? We went Facebook. Facebook,
Yeah.
they allow you to put stuff on it, but Facebook is to be able to put like a whole video, 2 minutes, 3 minute videos, right? Does the same thing with songs. Songs used
Yep.
to be 8 minutes, and now songs is down to 2.5 minutes,
Mhm.
maybe less, right? Well, the shit that came out with Snapchat was all right. Snapchat was you got 15 seconds to put on the clock, right? 15 seconds, you got to do something. 15 seconds, and it disappears after that, right? Well, TikTok was like, all right, seven. You got 7 seconds to do a video, and then people swipe it. That's the
Mhm.
algorithm. 7 seconds you swipe. So you gotta be mindful. You gotta be mindful of what you're watching and how long you really watching it, because it may be taking out the time of your day. It might be faster because you are watching shit that's taking up most of your day. You don't even realize it.
7 minutes. Add the fuck up, my man. Like yo,
Oh yeah.
if you got about like 10, that's about 70 minutes. You already winning an hour right there, my man. You know what I
You know what I'm
mean?
saying?
Those you watch, that's an hour. That's
Nobody really,
hour and some.
nobody really thinks of that. Everybody feel like they got control over what they do and how they do. And my boy, nobody got control over that shit, bro. That algorithm play. Once that algorithm play and it start playing shit that you like, ain't no way you can fight that.
Yo, let me tell you something. It's called jumping up bonus. It's called jumping up bonus, yo. But sometimes you don't need that. You need to be original. You need to be like you at a soccer game, at a deadly soccer game. You got
Don't do that. Don't do that because you always made me laugh, and that's crazy.
you
Don't do
know
that because the second game is not a good thing to laugh at.
I gotta be one of those like you got one of those deadly games and you playing, you the goldie and you oh shit, he about to hit you this way, he about to hit you that way. That's called manifest. But that's how the system works. But when it comes to the ending of the world, man, the system works different, man. The system
I,
works for you wanna how you wanna play it out, how they let you play it out, how you scale it out. You
I feel
scale
I
it
feel like
if
I
you
feel like we met. I feel like we're at a time. We're at a time frame where we're actually watching the shit happen right in front of us, right? And everything that we heard as kids, right, is coming true, right? All of the craziness that we was hearing people say on a little guy with the 1040 hat on the block, they coming, they are the alien. I feel like everything is just happening in front of our eyes, and we're so
yeah.
we're so cool. And
What would
yeah,
you What would you do? What would you do if one of them come down there and start walking amongst the people, or they really show their true colors? What would you do?
say what up.
Oh well.
That's all you could do.
If they ain't
Yeah,
coming in peace, if they not coming in peace, what do you do? I mean, how do you treat that?
yeah, what up? You need me to join? You need any more fighters? What up?
No. So
What
you
up,
ready to go
man?
back up there with them?
Yo, listen, I can let you know this one. You're not finna set me up like that. You put $40 regular fee.
So what you do, man?
I told
Hey,
you. What's up? You need fighters?
hey, what would you do if your son
Yo,
is at home crying all night in the bedroom floor because he hungry?
you
You
know, ain't it treated with the see with a man for a little bit of money in the daddy.
know,
In the back, yeah, put it out of box step.
no. And you remember where they came from, man?
Where they came from?
Half of them niggas came from Sister Act, bro.
Oh shit. For real?
Yeah, Sister Act. What it was? La 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 la. What was that? One.
I remember Sister Act.
No,
Sister
Sister
Act.
Act. No, Sister Act with what's her name?
Let
With
me go.
with with this lady, the Fuji chick. Yo, my brain is so twisting. I'm talking about Lauren Hill, bro.
Oh, all right. That was Sister Act 2, I believe.
Yeah, they in Sister Act too. The lead, the Dawson dude was the lead singer on that,
Yeah.
and then the big dude that was in the back doing the raps.
Yeah.
That was the two groups of City High.
That's wild. That's wild. I didn't know that.
City
I didn't know
High.
that.
Huh?
Hey, yo, let's tell you, do you, damn, you know, took me on a whole nother spin now. Now I'm thinking of music.
Nah, but
Yeah,
you can talk, we can flow, you right?
no, talk about the end of the world, but you right. Hey, listen, man, just hold your peace. Make sure you happy, because if you ain't, they ain't.
Word up. Always.
You ain't, they ain't, and that's about it.
Enjoying it. Enjoying the
Yes,
end
sir.
of the world.
Yes,
Enjoying
sir.
the end of the world. Shit ain't shit you could do about it. If the end of the world come, what do you think everybody be able to do about it? Y'all got
So,
all these underground tunnels to hide and go and motivate. At the end of the
but,
world, isn't it saying the end of the world? That means
but,
everything is gone.
no,
So
they already. Oh, somebody, you read this out?
nah, I was saying that's what I was saying off the dome. There is no end of the world.
Right?
Thoughts.
So watch this, bro. All the tunnels and all of that shit that you think. But if you really look at the map and how the maps are all laid out, and you can't think, yo, aliens made this happen, you're crazy, bro. Look at the world out there, east and west, perfectly perpendicular with each other like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So east and west is perpendicular, and so is north is. Bro, the way the roads are, and they all connect. You think that was all designed by accident? Nah, they've been running this shit a while ago. I sound crazy right now, but I feel like they've been running this. They've been running this shit a while. Feel me? They've been here. Like, so the best thing to do is to join the team. Look at this nigga. I'm joining the team. You hear me? And if a niggas will be like, yo, you well to set out the
No,
human race for the aliens, let me tell you something. If you could join the game, you can join the aliens.
y'all want to sort get on them? Would they be like a snail? Like would they scribbled up? I don't understand it, man.
It's like,
What you
right, as much as we want to joke about it, we know they hear it.
Yo,
It's about everything when they want to fight.
yo, I'm gonna get my glasses and I'm gonna put my glasses on and I'm gonna scan you. I'm gonna make sure you ain't one of them. I'm gonna get on my
See what I
Ronnie.
mean?
I'm gonna get on my Ronnie Piper shit. I'm gonna put on
I
some
ain't gonna hold you though.
and you.
And
I'm gonna be like,
I let
dang,
people know, okay, now, if the
yo,
government come for you and tell me, yo, we in an alien fight, you want to join? Yeah, you might as well lock me up because I'm going with them. I ain't finna fight this war with you. I ain't finna
start,
fight this war with you.
start
Lock me up.
hissing all over the place. You gotta
You
start
know,
hissing.
lock me up.
And
And
dude got hissing.
I hope all black people join with the aliens. Straight up.
Yeah, I might be with the. I might be with the white people. I'm going under the tunnel. I'll follow where they going. I'm running under that tunnel, man. When they got the tunnel locked, yo, don't leave me out, dogs.
Yo,
Don't,
bro, if you ever watch any movie, right? If you watch any movie that had to deal with the end of the world, right? Any fucking movie, they showed you what? That
yo,
when you go and you go in the tunnels and
remember,
try to hit some people,
remember, these is movies, brother. Remember, why would they show you how they got away? They want you to be dumb. Oh shit, I done fell and I got caught. Hell no way. It was the other way around, bro. Look at the map, bro.
no, I'm
Yeah,
saying this, right? I'm saying this, right? And if you watch any of those movies, right? If you ever sit there and really watch like
we
how they join forces and all that, you know that there's always conflict and they always trying to kill or throw out somebody, right? They always trying to kill somebody. Somebody's always trying to take over one block or another. Yo, this
yeah.
tunnel was your tunnel right here. We trying to kill you.
Whoever said they come in peace? Ain't nobody said these when if these dudes come down, there's gonna be some peace. These dudes coming from the sky. Why would it be peace?
What's his problems?
Stop thinking. Stop thinking you watching the movie and say when they come in here, they're gonna talk to you and they're gonna say the aliens gonna say, "Yo, it's time. You know how y'all doing? Y'all cool over here? Let's go smoke a blunt over here." They ain't saying nothing.
None
I
of
said,
that.
huh?
None of that.
I don't know who they is, bro. They could be walking amongst us, man. Well, I don't know who they is, and I don't
You
care.
know, some of the young ones just want to be out chipping. I feel like Paris Hilton and all of them was aliens. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this light off because I see boys up ahead.
Yeah,
I
I
feel like Paris Hilton. I feel like Paris Hilton, the Nicki Minaj's, the. I feel like those are the people who's the aliens because when you
yeah,
really look at it, oh,
I,
it's
I
like
am.
they just trying to get fun.
I think I am a Martian too. You
I
know,
am not the same. I am an alien.
think out of this world, bro. I'll be thinking out of this world. Never in a box, no homo, no circles. My shit, you can't fit nothing in the middle of that. Shit can't come in it. I'm out of this world, nigga. Out of this
That's,
world. God
but
gave.
we have a lot of stuff that shows you like they here, they just waiting. I feel like the technology that we get right now. I feel like Jeff Bezos. Oh, that's a boy.
Mhm.
That boy just crossed that. That boy just crossed that motherfucking median, boy.
Oh, you looking for
You,
something?
I don't know, but I'm only going 65, 70.
Mm.
I don't really give a fuck what he doing, but I seen him cross that fucking median.
Yo,
I
let me.
apologize for turning off the light.
Your boy Basil is out of the flagrant. He flagrant.
How
He's
did I know that was a fucking state trooper, bro? I told you.
he got you.
You know me, I'm going slow.
Oh,
Go ahead.
yo, but you know Jeff Bezos, man. Jeff Bezos was raised by a whole family of Teslas. If he's from the Tesla family, or however he got that and all of that, but those dudes right there, they know they got the blueprint. A lot of people don't understand what's the blueprint and how the blueprint works. They working over big people that protects them and they official. That's why they didn't have in Paris yet and they all of that. Everybody that tried to do that, was other people that had the same blueprint of making Teslas in them, A lot of them people had allegedly passed, right?
Mm.
Now all of a sudden, Tucker got it.
Oh, the electric car.
Yeah, a lot of people that shit been out, bro. That shit been out since what?
That, that's why I feel. That's why I feel like the aliens is out already. Because
Something.
I feel like the technology that they're displaying, right? 5G, 4G. I feel
Nah,
like they just give it to us in small increments.
nah, you know why? To me, to my knowledge, is you ahead of your time. That's why I say I'm a Martian, man. I'm from out of this world. I'm out of space. You're ahead of your time. Anybody is ahead of their time. It's not. It's not. Everything is for the right moment. That's why they say, come back in the days, it used to take you 10, 12 years. People became artists and all that because they needed to juice up. Everything's supposed to be for the right timing. Perfect. If you come out with, oh, sweat, flying cars supposed to be coming out in the future, and you bringing it earlier, way, way before in the future. We not in here in the future now. Now, how we going to compete with what's something supposed to be in the future? We can't compete against that. Now we got to sit back at the drawing board and try to figure this out all over again. How to beat
Break
the
it down
now.
and try to win it out over the next 2 decades, 10 decades,
Yeah, you
3 decades.
gotta slow it down. You can't keep like all these rappers and all of these people, some movie stars. It used to take them years for them to come out with another movie. Now they're doing it back to back, back to back, back to back. It's watering down the time capsule. You know, you got to slow it down. You slow it down and give some people, but you know, it also work with time. Some people don't have time; it's on their side. Sometimes time is on people's side when you come up with this.
I got a question for you. Do you think schools are still doing time capsules? And if so, what would you put in a time capsule for this day and age? What would you want to see back in 2049, 2050, right?
I know those. I know
What
the
would you want?
yeah.
What would be in the time capsule?
What will be in my time capsule? Like what from the present or the past?
Uh, now I want to do now because the past we understand what the past was, right? And they want to see a time capsule from 20. Let's say they want a time capsule from 2020, right? They want a time capsule from 2020.
Be the past though.
So you're right. Let's go 2022. They want a 2022 time capsule and 2050. Nope, that's too early. That's 30 years. Let's do 2080.
What would I want to put in there right now?
Yeah, what would be in a time capsule?
I would say my kids' pictures. I say my family pictures. Uh, and pictures I took with people. That's the only thing I could really. I would have to write something and put it in there and plan to put something in there because material items. Nah, I'm not. Why would I want to put that in? You know what I mean? I would want to remember if I get dementia or something happen to me. I would want it to be like some time capsule pictures, bro. Pictures says a thousand words, like bro. You know what I mean? That's about it. That's about
I
it.
don't know. I would feel like you could put out 2022. I would feel like the first thing you want to put in there is your vaccination card, right? Because before when you got your vaccinations, you used to go on a big ass yellow thing, right, for school. Then over time, somehow that shit just disappeared. You used to have that shit with you all the time. All your vaccinations was on that shit. Now they got your vaccination on a little ass card that says, "Yo, I got this shit," right? I will put a vaccination card on there. Let me see.
Yo,
What else? 2020.
You know what? I'll missing. I will put my whole family copies of our birth certificate and everything, and all of that, even some pictures, like some collage, because yo,
You know it's gonna change.
if they did it off of our ancestors and they had history up on them, I want if we all in here or whoever hits that time capsule would know our history and we would be in the history book. A lot of people don't know that we belong in the history book too, even though we still alive. Our history still has to go in that. So a time capsule, and I will put that in there. If somebody catch it and would know my family might inherit it or whoever my DNA might catch it. You
That's
know,
crazy. That's fire. That's fire. But I feel like in that time frame, we should be able to have videos that plays like clear as hell. But they probably their videos are so crazy. They probably be living inside of the video while they watching it. They probably could touch the dresser while the video is playing or something like that.
mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But they were trying to put a video in there to try to like at least like we was free, we had fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We wasn't too much worried about all the craziness.
Yo, you know what? You go cut how to get a little slice of your blood and put it on a glass plaque, and have that shit sealed up and put that shit in your time capsule too. So then your family DNA right there. You got all of y'all shit in there. So if it ever be reproduced and they ever come up with something like
you
that,
you could be born again.
exactly. So time capsule like that, man. That's something real important. Time capsule, you put in jewelry, you put in, oh, this is my favorite clothes. This is some. Nah, put your history in that joint. So
I see how far you. It's a real time capsule for you. It's not playing. This is time of my life.
this is my life, man. I want my Tony. Bro. When you go into the you know everything about a Taino Indian. You know what about a Bluefoot. You know about all of that and everything. And you don't even get. They tell you to go to all of this, find your family and find your heritage. Well, I say a lot of people get mad at me, and I don't want to judge nobody and say nothing. But a lot of people like, yo, this is how I find. Nah, bro, they taking your money, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, how can they find ancestor? I don't know how that goes on, and whoever's messing behind the boards of that, that's a whole different story. So I want to say to myself, I want to show you how they this person and that they that person, because my history is in that time capsule.
Well, they did tell you. I don't know if you know this, right? I think somebody saw it in Ancestry.com, right? I think, yeah, I think they was suing them because they realized that when they signed it, right, that although they did, like you said, give them the trace of their family and all of that, they also kept the DNA for marketing purposes, so they could sell the DNA to anybody to do anything with.
So it's marketing.
Yeah, it's like your Facebook profile. You know, when you click on them apps, they be like, "Do you allow this some here?" And you click, "Yeah, you allow." And now when you speak Nike, Nike pops up on your Facebook. You ain't even search for Nike. You just start talking about Nike, and now they know how to track what you're thinking.
Do you know how far your grandparents can go?
Yeah.
Where is they finding the document of your grandparents from the last thing? That's what gets me funny to talk about. Get into where they say, "Oh, we got the DNA of the mummy," and we bro, stop it, stop it. Yo, how do you know what? Yo, he came from this. Yo, y'all can read hieroglyphics. Y'all can read hieroglyphics, bro.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
Who taught you how to read that?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I wanted to do it. I wanted to check my DNA. I did. I didn't do it.
To me, and that's my opinion. I can't talk for the world, but I see that's a fraud to me. Like,
Oh
yo,
yeah, now I know. Now I know it is. Here's the situation. You don't even know if they was doing that in the hospital. What fucking fools we saw when they take our blood.
yo, if you could go that far, then tell me who the baby father is. So a lot of them kids that don't have no baby father.
That is 100% true. That is crazy.
Tell me who the baby father is of every kid that don't have a father. Tell me
Because
who is that?
because after,
Because you could
oh, I
put his genetic
know
genes
what
and
it is now.
sequence the chromosome. Oh, but you know what they're gonna say? Who has the time and the patience to do all of that? That's gonna cost money. But tell
I
me
know
who a woman that's walking around here that don't know the baby father. You should automatically know who the baby father is.
because the crazy there should be no people. That's crazy, bro. Because when now that you say that, right? I'm thinking about it. Have he's ever been locked up or anything? You should have his DNA in the system. Matter of fact, you draw blood from him when he's a baby. So all DNA should be in the system.
It is. That's new.
You,
That's fresh data.
yeah, you draw blood from every baby.
That's fresh data. It's all fresh data.
That's
That's
great.
fresh data.
The only kids that the only people you probably won't find today, maybe the people who have blood transfusions and their blood mixed with somebody else, so that when you do run them, it'll pop up as yours.
But
As
let me
somebody
ask you
else's.
another question. Why you can't have a completely match? If you could go back to people ancestors and have a match of that, why you can't have a match of who's your blood donor so that do interest and do that ancestor stuff, right? That's fast. It seems like bro lost his connection. But I'm gonna get up with y'all, man. We're gonna have to get up on another show and catch us on the Ain't Nothing Funny podcast. Chilling with my Brody J in the face. You know what I mean? Bro, early up, top dogs. You know what I mean? Waiting for Brock, bro. I don't know what's going on. It seems like he's driving, having a little communication. You know what I mean? And shit like that. I'm high as fuck. Just chilling. My boy, oh, he's back. Let's see. If he ain't back, we're gonna end off of that note because we about like 2 hours. And I don't know what he's doing. Where he's at, he's conflicting. Well, we was having some good ass talk a little while.
Yeah, there you go. My fault, bro. I hit a dead zone.
Okay, so
Yo,
we back.
yeah, we back. Yeah, so what I was saying, what we were saying, the time capsule shit, right? Why you can't find matches through your ancestry?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild because you're supposed to be able to.
Yo, there's a whole lot of stuff that really makes sense, and some things don't. You know, like okay, now we see it past the bullshit. Now we see it past who I'm gonna be. Yo, once upon a time they said my line was Jesus' bloodline. Everybody line is supposed to be. Nobody don't know who Jesus descendants is or whatever, who his family is, however you say that, whatever. But nobody knows that. So you don't know who you is. So now you're gonna tell me, yo, oh shit, you should be know who's the bloodline of Jesus too.
Cause you got all of that shit. You got all that DNA. Might
You
as
got all
well.
that incest. Exactly.
One
Exactly.
thing
If
that
you
did,
can't tell
one,
me,
one thing they did with DNA was that black people have the God gene in them.
so when you could tell me all that, then you could tell me who is my ancestor. I'm gonna tell you who my ancestors. The people I know from on the the pictures I seen, my great granddaddy and all of that, and whatever the stories and the lining of all of that. Whether going down to the other genes and tell you who was captain, who was that's kind of hard, bro. Tell me
That is.
tell me who is that lady baby father. If you could tell me straight off the bat without having to sign that papers, or you don't have or whatever, then we good. We
That's
good.
great.
Oh, where all the missing baby dads? Nah, you know where he at.
And if not, you can't tell the name of the baby father. What you should be able to do is knock out who the closest
Tell his
around the age
ancestors.
that would be.
Tell him who his ancestors is.
Yeah.
At least tell him who his ancestors, and then you get down to the. That's when you go find That's when you go find the private eye, and you get down to the real nitty gritty. You can tell them who the ancestors is. That's about it. I know.
That's great.
You can't
I
even
might
tell
do it.
them.
You know what? I ain't gonna go. I might do it. I might do it and see if that works out. Never know. I might get to meet the nigga. He might be dead. I don't know.
You might be related to me, and so on, and Farrakhan, and so on, and so on, and Jamiroquai, and so on, and so on.
Thank you, America.
You don't know who you related to. Something different. You know that. Know that. Know that.
Yeah, man. I've been on here for 2 hours, but 2 hours is some change.
Yeah, man. We about to live it up, man. Get up off.
Man.
You got that drive.
Yeah, I'm still driving. See how far I gotta go.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just want to say respects to the podcast, man. I'm sorry that I was a little late to the jump off. You know what I'm saying? I had to drop my son off and all of that. But most definitely, we'll be back on here. Hopefully, we can pull one off tomorrow. Because Wednesday, you know the situation, right? I love you, bro. Shout out to you, brother.
Always, man. Love, man. Like I said, ain't nothing funny podcast. Hashtag ain't nothing funny podcast. You know what I mean? Hit us up with my brody, you know, Jay in the Fidays. You know what I mean? Ro in the Plidays. And you know, still Brock. Eddie Brock with the
my boy.
You know what I mean? So stand tall. You know what I mean? Y'all hit us up. Hit us up on 9 o'clock. But we went for a little bit further than what we supposed to. So just hit us up, man. We ain't gonna be doing man. We ain't gonna be stopped the long shit. Nah, if we gonna do the long shit, make sure that the hosts and everybody in the most on here. All us, man. But appreciate it, love. And communicate, man. That means share. That means subscribe. That means you gotta take them to church. So we might have to go. We need some help. Because sometimes we ain't got our mental there, but we need help. Just help us, man. Come on, and we'll help you, man.
Help us out, man. We help them to help you, man. That's it, man. Some of the topics may touch home. So you know what I'm saying? Share, like, follow. You might hear something that you're interested in.
Some of the topics might test outside. So stay followed, and you might hear something you're interested in. You know what I mean? So if it ain't in the home, it's outside. If it ain't in your bedroom, it's in your living room. If it ain't on your couch, it's on your bed.
You know what I'm saying?
So watch your mouth, because you dealing with dudes on the what?
Ain't Nothing Funny podcast, man. You hear me? This shit ain't a joke.
Love y'all.
Love y'all, man. Peace out.
Peace.